What's up, guys? Today I'm actually coming to you from my new house, and before I actually start showing you guys the process, we're actually going to do a whole series about this particular house, how I got this deal, because at the end of the day, even though it's my personal house, it still has to be a deal. You know, if we're real estate investors, we cannot pay retail for a property no matter what, even though it's our personal property. You'll never guess that this property came with 4 different lots. Right now I'm sitting on the 10-acre parcel. You can see the house back there on another 10-acre parcel, and on the other side in a whole separate neighborhood, we bought 2 other lots. Let me get right into this. Wait. Before I actually show you the house, let me show you all that comes with it. Look at that. Look at that. I think people said that, you know, we were owed 40 acres and a mule. This ain't 40 acres, but it's 22. And I'm proud to say that nobody had to give it to us, okay? And let me share with you how I was able to do this, okay? Because most people are struggling to figure out, how do I not have to clock in? How do I have enough money to pay for rent? You know, how can I get paid more hourly? And honestly, in order to afford, you know, houses like this one, you can't be in that mindset where you're limited by somebody else helping you make that decision. You have to be in a place where you can say, hey, this is the amount of money I want to make. I can make it by doing this, and nobody can control or put limitations on you. In order to have financial freedom, you have to be able to set up certain income streams to come in, okay? Some people would say while you're asleep, but I guess it also depends on the size transactions that you're doing as well. But you need to be able to have transactions come in while you're with the kids, right? While you're dropping the kids off to school, while you're in the office working, and then next thing you know, boom, a check hits your account. You have to know how to set up those kind of streams. Now, the way that we do it is first, you know, we make sure that we buy real estate, okay? Now, the reason why we choose real estate is because real estate is a real asset, meaning if it burnt down, we would still be able to get its value out of it. Number one, through insurance checks, right? Because our insurance is gonna cover the property, and if something happens to it, then we have replacement costs. And if you're one of my students or you're watching our channel, then you know that our replacement cost is actually more than it actually, you know, costs to replace the property. So we're gonna get a bigger check, all right? If we have a property, we're gonna let it sit there, and it can make money by having a tenant in it. So we can have long-term tenants, we can have short-term tenants by renting it out to Airbnbs and nurses and things like that. We can also have group homes in those properties. And for most assets, that is a huge benefit. Having an asset that you can actually own that's gonna appreciate in value, so it doesn't cost you anything to hold it, because it's able to pay you not just in appreciation but monthly income. Very important. So that's the first way we are able to afford a property like this. The second way we're able to afford a property like this is because we have put systems in place, so that way we can make money while we're not necessarily doing the work. Okay, this is what I mean. I have a virtual assistant that helps my real estate company pull data. So that data, some of it will come from the courthouse, some of it is from lists that we buy, some of it is from other places, okay? But she is in charge of mining this data for us and getting the seller's phone numbers so we can reach out to these sellers and market to them directly. Because I don't have to spend my time in that, I can make sure that I'm doing something that's gonna help us continue to make income. Also, we have a property manager in place. So our property management is able to look over our portfolio and say, okay, out of Sawan's 59 rental property doors, this is how much the property is rented for, versus this is what I think it could rent for more. So let me just go ahead and send a notice to the tenant to increase the rent without him even knowing. And when you're able to put systems in place so you can work less, you'll find yourself working more on new tasks. Okay, so the next way we actually make income to afford properties like this is we help people. Okay, one of the problems that you might have, or some of our students have, is that they're trying to figure out not necessarily how to quit their job, but how to have more time freedom, how to make more money, and also how to replace your 9-to-5 income. We actually show our students how to replace their 9-to-5 income with real estate profit checks. Okay, one of my students actually just sent me a 42 unit in Cleveland, Ohio, for us to partner together. And now the reason why we teach is not to sell education and to make a lot of money. Yes, we do make money from education, but more so the strategy is to go back to our first stream of income, buy more real estate. And then the last way we're able to afford to buy properties like this is we know how to negotiate. A lot of the times when you're buying things, let's call it, you want a motorcycle. I love riding a motorcycle. You know, I'm all about that. That's one thing that I grew up doing. I enjoy doing. My dad got me a little DS80 dirt bike when I was young, and now I've fallen in love with my motorcycle. And when you love doing something, okay, when you love doing something, it will be beneficial for you to get paid to do that. It will be beneficial for you to get paid to ride your motorcycle. And one way I'm able to do the things that I love and get paid for is because I've been able to grow an audience and then be able to share the things that I like to do, and then also promote those products of the things that I like to do. So affiliate marketing. So if you can set up streams of income like real estate, like helping other people inside of something that you're already good at, and also helping sell other people products, right? And then also set up a system so that these things are going, not that you are not spending time in it, but so that these things are going easily or more frequently without you, you'll be able to get to the lifestyle that you're looking for. Now, this is just a teaser. In the next video, I'll actually show you the property. Now, I will say this is a property that we bought just like we found all of our other properties, calling sellers directly, calling agents and asking for pocket listings, negotiating seller financing and subject to deals, raising private money. And so we are going to do a little fix up on this, and I look forward to sharing the things that we're going to do and our full rehab that we're going to do on the property. Well, it's not going to be a full rehab, but we're going to touch up some things because this property was just built in 2008, so it's pretty nice already. But we are going to touch it up a little bit because we actually bought the property with tenants. So I look forward to sharing this adventure with you, and we'll see you guys on the next one.